All right, what is up? Welcome back. Another video. I want to review September, the month of September, and then also yesterday. It was October 1st, first day of the month. I was up $25. Pretty good, I guess, for given that we didn't have much of some action on that day, yesterday. Really, the only thing that I traded was PALT. Let's see if I can get these trades to come up again. There we go. So I pretty much didn't trade anything pre-market. However, I did trade PALT at the open. I was really looking for this red to green move. I saw, oh my God. I saw the 5-day chart. I thought that maybe this could break out to the upside and then break this pivot point at $14 and then eventually run for the high at $15.20 and then maybe make a move higher. There was pretty much a blue sky setup for some continuation. There was a multi-day runner, so I thought we could get some more action. So I was looking for like a red to green move. Right here, I was kind of just scalping this volatility on the 1 minute, buying low, selling high. And then on this candle flushed a little bit, I bought the reclaim of this VWAP, sold for a little profit. And then this candle sold off again, and I bought the reclaim at 12.14 of the VWAP. I think we're going to get move higher. Sold again for maybe another 10-cent win. These are only like small little 1 to 2% gains. This candle I did not purchase on. Bought some more at 12.13 for another of the. This candle went from red to green, so I was buying back over the VWAP level. This was only a 3-cent winner there. And then I bought for the break 28, the break of this candle, the previous level. And I thought we were going to see a move higher, which we did. And then I completely returned and reversed and flushed to the downside. I was able to capture 10 cents on this candle. However, it wasn't a full fill. I only got 5 shares. And then it kind of flushed, went down to another level. And then here, I saw, let's see if we can overlap the volume here. So there's a high red volume on these candles here. So it looks like that the shorts are starting to average into their position from the open price for the breakdown of this previous low to a lower level. And then I saw that volume was decreasing and it popped up above this previous pivot point up here, and I thought we were at least going to get a retest of the VWAP and then maybe move lower. So I had an entry here at 1182, and we have previous history of a red to green move on this day. We had a red to green move, a nice move. So I think people were expecting another red to green move here, which I was at least. So my risk was for the red to green move. My reward was for the red to green move, risking off this previous low. So I averaged in at 1182. So I was risking maybe 30 cents. And we ended up getting that red to green move. And I averaged in more at 12.05 for the break of VWAP, and then started taking it off till 12.23. Took some more off at 12.90, and then I started scalping this range here, and it made a couple extra dollars. So I mean, my position size was about $250 to $300, and I was able to take away at the end of everything $25. So that's about a nice 8 to 9% winner. That's really, really good on my position size. And just in a relative term, if I were to use, maybe $1,000 position size, that's an easy $80, $100 trade right there, which I'm consistently working towards building my share size and my confidence. However, it's just a really tough market to be pushing share size right now, because it's just these moves there's so many false breakouts, no continuation. I've been analyzing my stocks, my trades, and like my best trades are backside dips and scalping off the lows and not really going for breakout trades. and it's just been a complete mess. So I haven't been really sizing up lately. So I mean, right around my average position size is between $200 and $300, and so until the market heats up again, then maybe I'm going to start increasing it a little bit more over time. But right now, I'm going to stick with what I'm doing, just because the market isn't there yet. And then here we were scalping this range, and then eventually just completely dumped into a halt. And that was my cue to walk away, and that was it. I traded Paul. This is all I traded, and I was able to take away 8% today of my average position size. So that was October 1st. A good start to October 1st. Didn't overtrade, didn't overstay my welcome. Took my profits and walked away. Here I'm going to pull up my trade review stats. So here's let's look at my month of September. So September, we had stock market. The stock market was in a loss at the end of September. So if we look at the SPY, the market the past month, I don't think we have a 30-day. So let's do the 80-day. So from here to there, stock market ended in a loss in the past month. So if we invested on the 1st of September and sold on the 30th, we would have resulted in almost a 4% loss on the month on the SPY. And my results for day trading in the month of September has been in a green. I have actually made, according to my average position size, let's say if it's 200, I made maybe about 90%, 80% of my average position size. That's really, really good. And if my size was bigger, say my average position size was $10,000, like trading Ross Cameron, I would have made a nice $8,000 on the month. That's really, really good. And so relatively, I'm doing a really good job. It's just that, my share size is so small that it doesn't, numbers wise, it looks like, oh, it just made $180 on the month. Okay, whatever. Anybody could do that. But percentage wise, I made almost 100% on my average position size. That's really, really good, especially for a summer month and a slow month. This day I had a $60 win. This day I had a $46 win, and I kept my losses very small. I got into a little drawdown here, but I walked away, before I hit my max loss, as I knew the market was bad. I've been increasing my share size, my volume, which is good, which is what I'm working on. But then we hit this rough patch right here the last week of September, and I had to step away and stop trading as much, and so my volume came down in response to the weak market. So that's very good, being mindful of the market and sizing down and trading less when the market isn't there, and then obviously trading more when the market is being very much more volatile and having momentum. On the month, I made $168, which is really good. And I don't know why my screen was flickering, but my average daily gain, 884. Okay, that's good. At least it's not red. My winners are, I win more than I lose, 65 to 33. My average winner is just a little bit smaller than my average loser. I need to work on that, but my profit factor is 1.6, which is really good. That's right around, Ross Cameron is like right around, for all time, I see it's like 1.3 or 1.4, which is the same as what I have. And then sometimes on those good days, he's up maybe, 1.8 or 2 on his profit factor. I saw his profit factor on a month, it's like right around 1.6. So, I mean, off of his results, I'm doing pretty good. And I trade almost exactly like him. Well, not, picture perfect exactly. He likes to go for those breakouts and adding in as it goes higher. I like to, start on the lows and then, average into the breakout, taking it off post breakout. At least that's what I've been doing recently. He likes, chase the momentum and adding through, those $half and whole dollars and adding on a pullback, on a micro pullback going higher. I'm not that aggressive, but I trade almost like him. I'm a moment, as in like I'm a momentum trader, like he is. But obviously he's trading like $100,000, $200,000 position sizes, and I'm trading like $200. But pretty much every day of the week I made money except on Wednesdays. My drawdown, I haven't really had a big drawdown. And I made money when the SPY was gapping up. Actually, no, not even on this day. I made more money on when the SPY movement isn't very that volatile. We didn't really have much more very volatile SPY movements this month. But on the instrument, obviously I make money when the instrument has high volume and high relative volume. And when the instrument is gapping over 10% overnight, that's when I make the majority of my money. So all of this is kind of just nonsense. And the opening gap over 2%, that's where I make a lot of my money. So, momentum, gap and go strategies, that's what I do, just like him. My tags, here's I've been tagging all of my trades. So on the month, I actually did very well doing breakout trades, but I would take it immediately after the breakout. I would not hold through the breakout and going for a momentum move higher. I would just pretty much just scalp the breakout, and that's where I made most of my money. Look at the breakout halts. When it breaks out and goes into a halt, that's where I make most of my money. Pre-market, I made a lot of money, relatively speaking. 1 minute candle, red to green, scalp, support, bounce. So that's this is our tag combination. So pretty much what this would be is if the candle is coming down to a support level. Let's see if I can find one. Paul, let's look at Paul. I think there was one here. Yeah, so here, so the support level on this, I actually did this trade actually. So the candle is coming down to the VWAP, which is a support level based on the volume weighted average price over a period of time. And so this would be a support level that traders would follow. And so as the price is coming down into the support, this 1 minute candle makes a new low and then gets bought up and goes from red to green off of a support. And then I just scalp this, I scalped this for 10 cents and then I scalped it again for another 10 cents. So a combined total of a 20-cent winner right there. I do very well on those setups. And so I was doing, this month I made about $15.63 on pre-market and made a lot of money. And, I'm just looking at the strategies that have been working for me this month. And then also my losers was anticipating a breakout and then got caught in a flush. That was not good. There's 2 counts of that. Paul, I don't know. I forget. It doesn't look. It's giving me too many. I don't know what this is. UFAB, there's a lot of them, I guess. But it said there was only 2. So I'm quite confused there. But let's go back. Here we go. Anticipating a breakout pre-market, not good. Not doing good. So pretty much averaging my first position and then looking for that breakout. Pre-market, it hasn't been working out. I've been closing a lot of losers there. So anticipating a breakout, flagging under the breakout, pullback under breakout level, range scalp, ranging pullback. Holy shit. Let's see if I can find that. It doesn't tell me what. It doesn't tell me which it is. but I think I knew I would think it was UFAB. There was one of the stocks that were flagging underneath the breakout and then completely failed on me. I think it might have been UFAB. Let's look at UFAB. I don't think it was UFAB. Let's see. I can look back into my notes here. NCNA. Was it might have been FBIO? No, NCNA. On this day here, let's go to the 1 minute time frame. 1 minute. Let's do 5 days. No, I don't think that was it. CEI. Was it CEI? NCNA maybe? No, this is NCNA. FBIO. No. CEI? No, that was the big runner, right? ALZN. I totally forget. AUVI maybe? No. Ah, here it is. It was UFAB. So, yeah, UFAB was the one that was flagging underneath that breakout level, and I lost a lot of money on this one. It just never really happened. I was just averaging in so heavy. At one point, I was in like 300 shares. It's almost $1,000 position size about, and it never worked out. I was able to cut it at a small loss, but relatively it was a small loss. But if it was off of a $200 position size, it would have been a big loss. But let's see, where is this? Why is this not coming up? What the fuck? Where is it? What the fuck? Where's the window? I'm confused. Oh, I found it. Okay, let's just cancel this and then open up a new window here. Trader view. Sign in. Yeah, so you know that bull flag underneath that breakout level didn't really work out. So, you know, just breaking down my tag combinations, seeing what I'm good at. Red to green wasn't that good. Higher low, red to green, no good. So a lot of these like gap and go strategies weren't really working this month. The stuff that was working were just scalping, breakout levels, you know, taking it off at the VWAP, VWAP bounces, backside VWAP bounces, previous support VWAP bounces, just like very small risk reward, high win ratio strategies, but no really momentum strategies that were really working. So But all in all, let's look at my entire portfolio. I have completely made back this huge drawdown, pretty much lost 90% of my profits. I am finally back up to a new high, and it feels absolutely amazing. It took me so long to get back from that, and that was my initiation. I went through a shit ton of pain that those 3-4 weeks of trying to accept my loss, and it may happen again. I hope not, but at least if it does happen again, I know that I can get out of it within time. I just have to have that emotional self-control not to start YOLOing into stocks, trying to make it back in one day. And over the course of a couple months, I was able to make it back stress-free without many significant drawdowns. So if I just, if I have a big loss, it's okay. I mean, the reason I took this big loss is because I didn't want I had a $100 drawdown, and I was like, fuck this, I can't do another $100 drawdown, because I had a $100 drawdown here, 150 here, and then another 100 something. I was like, fuck, I can't do this again. And then I started YOLOing into SPY fucking on margin. I started buying SPY on margin. It was just a mess, and I lost everything, all my profits. Thank God I didn't lose more, to be honest. But got back on the wagon, and I started grinding and then grinding. Now I'm back up to the highs, and hopefully, I just keep on this trend, and it just keeps going higher. And especially with the hot market coming back through, I hope maybe this starts to go parabolic. Maybe we see by the end of the year 2,000 to 3,000 in profit on year one of this account. However, I did blow up 2 accounts, one in 2016, which was about $1,500, and then one in last summer, summer 2020, blew up maybe about $2,500. So I'm still about 4,000 in the red. So still about, actually minus 1,000 here, so about 3,000 still in the red. So, but this account's doing really good so far, and hopefully this just keeps going, and it's all blue skies from here. Maybe I'll have a couple drawdowns, but I know I can make it back. With time, I just have to keep that emotional self-control and stick to my strategy and what I am doing, and not to, start gambling. So my profit factor is 1.35. That's decent. Average winner's still lower than my loser, which is pretty bad. I think it's probably from that big loss that I took back in April. But my winners are definitely doing a lot really well, 63 to 35. So yeah, overall pretty good. I can't complain. Just got to keep working on that share size, and so that's my plan moving forward. Just keep gradually increasing share size, like a couple shares at a time. I'm right now, my starter is at 20 shares. And then maybe, soon, maybe next week, I'll start with 25, and then a couple more weeks, do another 30, and then add to 40, then 50. Pretty soon I'm going to be doing 100 share position sizes as my starter, and that is going to be able to make me some decent money every month. And then, it's just a snowball from there. If I can take those profits and maybe start investing into a long-term retirement fund, like a Roth IRA, and then maybe hold, start just investing in safe, like Vanguard ETFs, index funds with that profits, and max out my Roth IRA, and then using some maybe to day trade in my Roth IRA, then I could really accelerate the gains in my Roth IRA. And then, maybe I'll be able to achieve a high level of financial freedom at a young age, because I'm able to accelerate that investment process, instead of, I'm starting at 24, and my max, my Roth IRA can only be 6,000, but if I take that 6,000, start day trading it, and beating the market through day trading in my Roth IRA, then maybe I could, have some more than the cap that I would be able to get if I just had that 6,000. But then also, maybe if I can't any profits from this, I also have my day job, so I mean that'll obviously pay for my daily expenses, but all the secondary income I get from day trading, then I could maybe take those profits and just start buying the SPY, and just letting that have that compound interest over years and years and years, and then that'll also accelerate the process, even though that won't be tax free. But yeah, so I mean, lots of different strategies that you could do. Some people just like to take their money out of the market once they make it, to just because it just mentally it makes them feel better, because it's actually tangible. Once it's in your bank account, then it's real. But if it's still in your, I feel like most people feel like if the money's still in their trading account, it's not really real yet, because they can't take it out and spend it yet. They have to, it's not real until it's in their bank account to where they can spend it. So, I mean, it's all perception, but it really comes down to, not being so attached to the money that it prohibits you from making those investment decisions to make you more money, and not being done with your money, but then also not being like so attached to it, not losing it to where you're not able to spend or take those risks or those investments that can really pay you significant dividends and rewards down the road. So that's just something to, just an idea to contemplate on, So, well, that's it for me in September. Did pretty well for September for it being a pretty slow month. Couple the stocks, the best runners I thought were the PALT and INDP and CEI were the best runners of the month. Weren't that good really. INDP was probably the best, and PALT was pretty decent. So hopefully, in October the market starts picking back up when we start seeing some pop in stocks, and then we can get back into trading. Momentum strategies are making some good money, and while I'm consistently increasing my share size. So that's the plan moving forward. Hope you guys had a good September, and I'll see you guys in October for daily trading reviews and my monthly recap at the end of the month. Hope you guys are doing good. Have a good day. Peace.